Alright, welcome everybody. What's up? Long time no see. Oh, I suppose the camera is kind of off. Let me arrange this. Yeah, must be better now. Okay, so what is up? I do hope you're listening to me properly. The audio is playing on the backwards, like the audio of the game is playing on the background, but I hope it's not bad for you. So, what are we doing here today? Well, first of all, I'm Vitor Malcher, which is still odd to pronounce in English. In Portuguese, it's Vitor Malcher, or something like that. But anyway, Victor Malcher. I don't know how to say it in English. Anyway, I'm here to say that actually, is it working? Is the stream running properly? I know that YouTube is working. Twitch is as well. Okay. So what? Every Wednesday we do have weekly live stream, community focused, and the idea is that every Wednesday I'm gonna bring up some different thing about outer space. So sometimes I'll be talking about the game state and what it's going with it, like what are the new features that are being created for it, or implemented, new updates that are coming for the beta testers and things like that. And the other week I'm gonna bring someone from the team to talk about the development and to focus on their specific part. For example, last week we had Bruno here talking about the art of outer space and how he was creating the bats and the bat features for the game. And now we want now today it would be a normal common update episode of the live stream, if I can say it like that. But the problem is, it's not actually a problem, it's just something that it's happening. We've been working a lot on features that are simply too tough to to fully implement them. And what that causes is that we have a lot of work done, a lot of assets created, a lot of models, a lot of rigging and whatnot. But we don't have much to show because the playable build of the game doesn't have all those things yet. And well, it causes this kind of situation in which I'm here and I got a lot of things to tell you, but I don't actually. Come on, what? Okay. But I don't. What's going on? Something's going wrong with my input. Okay, so I got a lot of things to tell you, and I believe I have a lot of questions that I can answer, but I don't have much to show. So I'll be playing the game on the background. Don't mind that too much. It's more of a something to for you to watch while I'm talking to you. Just to break a little bit of that formula of in real life vlogs, that we've been having quite a lot here. So yeah, outer space. First of all, welcome everyone that's watching the live stream. For some reason my Twitch is not on dark mode. This is not acceptable. Okay, this changes it. What happened with the 4 playable characters? or is it just on the online? No, we're going to have the 4 playable characters. Firstly, it was not going to happen like we had the plan to have multiple different modeled characters, and that was the idea since the beginning. Eventually, we thought we wouldn't have the time to actually implement that, like all the faces, all the animations, all that kind of stuff, because we thought we wouldn't be able to like to use the old animations, the animations that we did for other characters on future characters, and that would cause a weird situation in which we just wouldn't have the time or the work power to deliver as many characters as we wanted. But that has changed, I think. I even posted it on the Discord. When you when we were testing the new system for animation, especially Hugo, like Hugo was testing that thing a lot this week, and we were testing it, and we noticed that the system did use some old animations, like the animations that we had that we were using on the standard character. So it is now possible that we might have a, oh my god, what have I done with the bloom? That we might end up having more than one head model. Like we would have that, but the head models would just be all beavers. Like they would change, they would have some different details, but they would be beavers nonetheless. No, my god. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. I gotta do it. And yeah, so that pretty much makes it possible for us to have mother, not only like mother beaver, daddy beaver, or things like that. You know, now we can actually have dog, have you name it, I know, a whale. No, come on, okay. What is it? Why is it floating? Okay, now that's not floating. I'm sure it's like paying a bit of attention to what I'm doing in the game right now. You might understand why we're not releasing this build for the community. Yeah, it's just kind of buggy and pretty inconsistent. Like I have no idea what's going on. Sometimes you just, you know, weird stuff happens, and I can't properly say what's going on. And that situation is something that we do not want the community to experience, because, you know, testing a game is tough enough, but testing it while it's not on a proper condition for being tested, it's like max level anger management and things like that. So, well, yeah, we will have 4 playable characters. Like this game is being focused on 4 players on a couch, you know. But that doesn't mean that no, I didn't have the time. But that means basically that we're gonna have different characters. I don't know how many. It's hard to say right now, because it all depends on how fast Hugo can do his magic. And okay, I killed myself. How fast Hugo can do his magic and just run with the heads and the animations and all that hard stuff that needs to be done before implementing the characters in the game. But we will be able to play with 4 people, especially online. It's going to be easier for you to find people to play. and that's why we're like so crazy going on for online multiplayer, because it, you know, there are some games that are great, but when you can only play it local multiplayer, it's awesome when you have people around you all the time, but a lot of people don't have that. Like a lot of people don't even have as many controllers to play on maximum, you know. Oh, not coming. Okay, that's a bad call. This room is not gonna be clean. Here's the thing. Some rooms, they are connected to other rooms, and when you have that kind of situation, these rooms have like a higher probability to be invaded by aliens because they have doors, you know, they have doors on directions that you cannot clean. Not quite just yet. So this one has a door too. Okay, this spaceship is gonna be tough. My kitchen is already filled with guys. Get it. No. I'm not sure if it's your internet. Because for example, I'm watching my own stream here, and it's not as fluid as I'd like it to be. I think that might be a problem with my upload, maybe, even though the Streamlabs is not accusing huge package loss. No, it is. It is accusing. There might be a problem with my internet here. I'm not quite sure. I'm connected like directly with the cable. It should be working. There's a slight chance that it's not working because the Ethernet drivers for this computer that I'm running the game on are not updated, and in this case, for some reason, it just wouldn't work properly. But that's only a chance, you know. It's one of the possibilities. I'm not quite sure that if it's that or if it's something else. It's hard to say. I'm gonna try to update the driver though, so I don't know. Like if it has a chance of actually getting better after updating it, I'm just gonna do it. Let me build this. I'm gonna build it now. It's about late for here. Okay. There you go. And well, yeah. So this. The idea here is like to me, like for me to keep playing. Oh my god, I'm bugged. Huh. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. Today I'm playing on keyboard. It's like I wanted to do this to kind of show you how it is playing on a keyboard. We're trying to make it better, especially how you control. Oh my god, how many cartridges? The idea here is like to show you how we're trying to improve it, but it is still not as good as we wanted to be. Especially when positioning items, like controlling is pretty fluid, but positioning items is just not. Like aiming, you know, aiming where you build something. That's hard to do here. You gotta be kind of skillful. I'm gonna die from starvation. I think I already died. Yeah. So yeah, the idea here is like playing, and you can simply ask me anything you want to know about the game, about its development, about how it was in the beginning, how it is now, why did we decide to use something, to do this, to do that, or like what are we thinking about doing next. And well, feel free to ask this. I'm gonna like eventually talk about things that we worked on, but most of them, being completely honest, they might not be something new for you, especially if you've been watching like all the time, and if you're part of the Discord community, you might already heard of them, or at least some of them, because that's what I'm saying. Like some features that we're trying to implement, they take way too long to actually be implemented, and that implies in us working for a long period of time on a feature without actually finishing it. And when we do that kind of thing, like not finishing it but having it in the game, you know, for example, some models for the dog and the cat are a great example for that. Like we have the models, we have the animations, but right now the implementation team, the coding team, is working on other things that are as important as, or even more, for the game. And we don't, oh no, we just can't show the feature here, you know, even though it's almost ready. Okay, done. So yeah, since I'm in that situation that I want to show you a lot of things that I can like barely talk about them, I figured it's a great idea, like a great opportunity for us to chat about the game in general, and for you to be free to ask things and guess things. I don't know. It's a free talk here. And if you don't ask things, I'm just gonna keep talking here like a crazy person talking about myself, and comment on the development of some of these features that are coming, and the weird moment that we are in development, in which we are trying to cut loose of the extra features. Like we really want to deliver a polished and bug-free and well developed experience. So we don't want to go crazy on the features, like we don't want to start adding things and keep adding, and in the end we wouldn't have anything good. We would have a lot of weird features that are poorly implemented. That's not our way of working. Like we really want to deliver good features and well implemented systems, and deliver a good experience in general. And normally bugs and poorly explored systems, they do not like actually give any good experience like for the players. So we're trying to do that. Oh my god! Oh, the broom is there. Damn it! Oh, I'm not. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I'm lost. Marvelous. Oh, this problem has fixed it. Like this is an old problem, an old design issue that like this was fixed. To be honest, like we had a fix for this. What happens is sometimes you're inside the room and an alien runs, like it's supposed to run from you and eventually get inside the. Oh, look at this! There's an action, but it wasn't here before. Okay, so it's supposed to run from you and eventually get inside the door or under a workstation, so that you wouldn't be able to use that workstation, and you'd have to deal with that situation somehow, because otherwise you'd just die from dirt. But we were having like way too often people locked inside a room because the alien ran to the door and locked the door with the people inside. And since we can only open doors that are locked with the bucket, like you can only clean the door with a bucket. If you didn't have the bucket, or if the bucket wasn't full, you were locked. That's what happened with me right now. That was not supposed to be happening anymore. Like we had to work around this. We were saying the alien, like the AI of the alien, that if you had a player inside that room, you couldn't lock the only door it had for safety, you know. But I'm not quite sure if we were talking about the bucket or like you just couldn't lock the door. Because if you're talking about the bucket itself, I had the bucket there, but it was empty, so I couldn't be saved anyway, even though I had the bucket with me. That might be the problem, I think. We probably thought of something regarding the bucket. Like we prevented the game to lock us away from the bucket, but if the bucket is empty, we're dead anyway. We might have to change that rule. Jubileu TF2 TF2 is saying que fofo. I suppose you're talking about the game. If you're not talking about the game, if you're talking about me, thank you. But if you're talking about the game, thank you as well. The game is supposed to be cute. That's the idea. Not cute in a free-to-play children manner, like as we see in some mobile games. But we wanted it to be like very friendly, you know. The idea is to be a game that you can play with anyone, like play with your family, play with your special other, with your son, daughter, with your, I don't know, whatever. So if you're supposed to play it with many people, we wanted to have a visual style that would fit that, you know. That was a major part of the decision on the visual. Okay, so Red Link is asking if the community test is near to an end. You talking about this game specifically? No, like we do have seasons of community testing, but they don't actually end. Like we have when we start a new community test season, we send a small form and some questions. Oh, I can choose the answer. Okay. What have I done? Okay. So we send some questions, but it doesn't actually end. It's just gonna end when we are finished with the game, pretty much. Well, if you're talking about this season, it is gonna end pretty soon. Like I'm honestly just waiting for the multiplayer to start working, the online multiplayer to start working, so I can So you know, you can play it with your friends, like play the game with your friends. Because I know a lot of you don't have controllers or friends that can go to your house all the time, and this game is just way better played with friends. That's the focus of it. So we wanted multiplayer to be working, so that you never run out of friends to play and people to play with you. Go. Okay. Oh, and I collapsed there. I'm gonna die of hunger. No, I'm not gonna die. I believe in myself. I believe in the heart of the card. How many of you are like old enough to remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the Card cliche? I just love that so much. I remember myself younger, simply playing any card game and thinking, oh, you gotta believe the power of the cards, all that kind of stuff. That kind of weird and bizarre feeling that the card somehow had to choose my luck. That was cool. It kind of still affects me though. Like when I'm playing some card game, I kind of like wish I'm talking with the card, you know, with the deck, and asking like to help me. I think it's normal, right? It's okay. Oh, he take my money. Well, sure. No, dude, just kidding. But we really want people to enjoy this game. I'm glad you like it. This is not me playing at my best, nor is the game being played at its best. Like, oh my god. Especially because I'm alone, you know. Playing with friends, so much better. Okay, so here's the thing. As the time passes, it keeps getting difficult to progress in the game. Oh my god, an alien there. Hey there, buddy. No, don't go in there. Don't go in there. No, 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 no. Okay. It just keeps getting harder because aliens keep spawning faster and faster. And when they do, well, if they eventually block you inside the room, you're screwed. There's not much else to say. Come on, stop growing, you sick creatures. Two eggs there. Can you believe it? I'm not quite sure. Like, we have one specific oh my god, one specific player tester that beats this game alone by himself easily. Like, he was saying that the game was too easy. Honestly, I have no idea how he does that. Let me try the strategy here. Like, supposedly, he would just rush and clean everything right away. So when you finish cleaning the spaceship, you're like, supposedly you don't have anything else to worry about, because, you know, aliens, they're just what? Okay, I'll tap. Because players, they I think the battery of my keyboard is dying. I just hope it's not. So supposedly you wouldn't have to worry about anything because aliens only, you know, they only spawn from dirt. So if you clean all the dirt, no worries, right? And that's supposed to be easy. But did you see how fast that's found? Honestly, like, How is he even able to like clean everything? That's just too pro for me. Because you know, it takes time to open doors and to gather this things, and okay, I got one room cleaned, now I'm going to another, and there it is. There's an egg. 100% them, like 100 clean all the spaceship before the eggs start spreading. That's impossible. That's impossible. That dude is just too pro for me. Now, okay, no. Okay, let me remove this. Bye bye, alien. It's going way too slow. Okay, a new room. Huh. That's dirt. I'm gonna need a bucket here. I'm tired. Okay, let's get this out of here. See, I went too fast. And I went so fast that I forgot to build a chair like to rest. How does he even... I don't know. I'm just confused. It's way too much skill for me. Way too much skill. Anyway. Let me rest here. No. Yeah, so supposedly the meta for this game is just to rush and clean everything for itself. Okay, I think it's stable. No, it's not. See, that's not possible. I mean, if I... No. I forgot what is the controller for. How do I see my stats? I forgot how to use that on the keyboard and control. Keyboard and mouse. But anyway, I'm starting to get hungry, like in the game, and eventually I would just have to eat. I should buy something to eat. Come on. I died. Pretty fast. No idea why. So. Oh man, I'm just so excited for the fats to be in the game. If you've not watched the last week's community stream, not the extra, the regular stream, in which we talked with Bruno about the cats and the dogs. We have a feature that we are developing now. That it's about having fats and having that fats helping you on gameplay, you know, and doing things. They will pretty much be the partner you wouldn't have in a solo play. Like they are one of the ways we're trying to fulfill that fantasy of moving to a new place with a buddy, with someone to share that experience with you. Even if you don't have someone to live with you, you know, like someone to play with you. For example, a lot of people live alone, but it's not because you live alone that you have to be all by yourself. Some people, you know, enjoy sharing their place with pets, and pets in our game, they're going to be like players that help you some ways, but they still pets. So you won't feel like you're you're out of control of your house. But like hopefully you still feel like you have some company. This is what we want. Like, who doesn't like cats and dogs? Honestly, like many people do. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty excited because I think it's gonna change a lot the feel of the game. You know, if you simply have been playing by myself, for example, here I'm playing alone. It doesn't look as exciting as it could because I'm not interacting with systems that are somehow out of your control. You know, aliens, they are unpredictable, but they are against me. They're not, you know, they're not trying to help me somehow. Aliens do not feel me, do not make me feel at home per se. But dogs and cats would. That's what I'm hoping at least. And the idea is like to have dogs and cats to help you fight aliens somehow. Maybe it be actually fighting them or barking at them to stun them while we get them and go away. This kind of thing. I just think it's gonna create a kind of a emotional link, and not emotional in a deep history narratively focused game, you know, but emotionally in a, oh, I like my dog, I really like it, and I want to keep playing with it. I think that's what's gonna happen. I do hope it does, because you know it's hard not to be. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at how many aliens are here. 3 freaking aliens. And one on the door. Oh my God. If I had a dog that could like keep barking and stunning these aliens, I'd be so happy. And I'm locked. I'm locked. Look at my broom there. Oof. Yeah, just no. Okay, now the aliens. Oh my God. This room. I got a shower. Well. What else? Multiplayer. I just wish it comes soon. I don't have anything else to say about multiplayer. I just really wish it happened soon. And it's crazy, like, if some of you are developers, like, run away from multiplayer games, please do. You're gonna, like, be so happy to just develop the single player version of the game and, you know, keep them happy, keep everyone happy. Multiplayer is crazy. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be multiplayer games. That would be like totally nonsense to say, especially because we're creating one, and we believe it has its powers. You know, especially when you're sharing a co-op experience like that kind of thing. Just cannot exist without multiplayer. Even if it's just local, but when it's online multiplayer, it's even better, right? Because you don't need to get it, because you don't have to move or to count on other people having controllers and so the plant is dying. Did you notice that? The plant is dying. I gotta wash it. Wash it. Not wash it. I gotta water it. One thing about watering, that, like, if you've noticed the thumbnail, something that looks like a sink, it is a sink. It looks like because it is. And that sink the idea is that it's a way to fill up your bucket, not having to go outside like I'm doing right now. Because having to go outside all the time, at the start of the game, it creates a pretty interesting pacing, but at the end of it, it's just overwhelming. Okay, I think I'm locked in these 2 rooms. I'm gonna just keep buying stuff. Let's see if I can win. Fill this up. This is a mixer. It creates batteries from fruits. Okay. Let me put this in here. Oh, this is what's happening. I have 2 screens right now, and what happens is sometimes I get my mouse off my screen, so it stops working the game, and I keep thinking that the game is just buggy, but it's not buggy. Why did I buy this? I didn't buy this. I gotta find things that have synergy. I'm gonna get a table and some decor here. Produce more. I think the enemies are okay in their space. I don't have to, like, I can't. Oh, look at that. A lot of things coming. Plant here. Along with the other plants. I don't have a place to put this. That was a bad buy. Okay, let me get this area. Put it here. Now I have a table right here. And yeah. Put some decoration here. Other decorations there. Eventually the bar keeps getting up. And when it does, it gets me closer to winning. I'm gonna get a Roomba. That's what I'm doing. Let me farm some money here and buy myself a Roomba. I'm gonna open the door, throw a Roomba there, and be happy because it's gonna clean everything. Oh, but I don't have a space for a Roomba. I need to clear a plate. Oh my god. I bugged the game. Oh no! Now I'm in a godlike mode. And nothing can stop me. Except this alien that somehow stopped me. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to restart. Oh, okay, look at saying that the stream is not fluid, right? Yeah, I can see that. People. Tell you what. Thank you all for coming. I'm so sorry that the stream is not 100% today, and that we do not have much to say. But thank you for coming. Thanks for the questions that you asked. I'm gonna use this time, like right now. I'm gonna update the driver and hope that it works because I'm not quite sure what could be wrong. Like, the computer is pretty strong, so it shouldn't be a problem like processor and GPU. That shouldn't be a problem here, but it is. So yeah, I'll try out some kind of way to avoid those package losses and to make the stream like not going so fluidly as we wanted. But thanks for coming. Next week on Monday we're gonna have the extra live stream for in English, you know, talking about random stuff in general. Maybe talking about a bit about Chroma Squad. Maybe that good old episode of reviewing community created episodes, or maybe something about GOG. I think GOG. I think GOG is a good call, especially because of the release of the language mods in Steam Workshop. So see you on Wednesday. I hope to see you all there. If you're not part of the community yet, you can join at discord.gg. Let me write it down here. discord.gg/Behold Studios. And Behold Studios. Oh, it's Discord. For those on Facebook, it's not Discord. It's Discord. So if you're not part of the community yet, you can join us there. We talk a lot about our games and give updates on the development and talk about general things, game dev related or not. And well, see, every Wednesday and Monday and Wednesday we stream here, so we do hope to find you there during the stream. Thank you all for coming, and until the next stream, bye bye.